that. And then I said, that's not a goblin, that's a chud. Hi, we're live. Hello. We have a very special the co-host today. You've been here enough. I'd say you're a co-host.
All right, man.
I mean, you have modding authority in the chat.
Only because the fucking chat like flagged me as like a terrorist or something because I just told you to explode and it stopped letting me speak at all.
Which is weird because that kind of like I in my settings turned like modding stuff like that off. So like that should have been allowed.
Yeah, but it made me have to verify my account, and I'm not fucking giving Amazon my credentials. It's kind of fucked, by the way, that you use this thing since it's so connected. That you're using Twitch since it's so connected to Amazon too. By the way, donate bits now.
Now
he doesn't get money.
Yeah, right now. Yeah, no. Give a bunch of money to Amazon right now. None of it goes back to me.
Donate bits.
It's time to create a bunch of little chuds. That's actually not true. It's time to do cosmology, which may include chuds. Who knows?
I am the god of chuds.
Welcome to the chud realm.
Welcome to the chud realm.
Bucko. Welcome, my son, to Chudland.
I don't want to be in Chudland.
Shut up! You're going to Chudland! I'm tired of Chudland, Grandpa! Well, it's too damn bad! Keep chudding!
I'm tired of chudding. That's too damn bad!
That's too damn bad! The chud is in my lungs.
It's time to rock and chud.
Time to chud and roll. Oh, last week, we planned on getting on, but we together, but we both forgot. So that's why we're doing it now.
Yeah.
Blam. Cosmology. It's a bit of a rant, a bit of a ramble.
A bit of a bramble bush.
A little bit of a bramble. A little bit of a Chuck Bramble.
If they were an egg, would they be scrambled?
Imagine an egg. Americans trying to understand world building, so imagine a burger.
Easter Bunny trying to understand world building. Imagine an egg.
Imagine an egg. Imagine a hollow chocolate bunny. To sort of recap the basics of things. And now I have it up in notes. I have it right here. Yeah. So I can fucking say the basics of what's happening. So, I wanted to put things as applicable to like D&D stuff as possible while making it unique, and I learned that like the positive and negative energy planes, as I understand them, kind of got not retconned, but they got changed in 4th edition, and then like that change would go on into 5th edition. So how I'm familiar with them is from like 3rd and 3.5 edition.
Boomer.
Boomer. Hey yo, I smell a boomer. Water time.
Dude, are you pissing yourself right now?
No. I'm not pissing myself until later.
Until later. So someone start the piss counter.
Piss counter! Piss counter for the piss boy! So, like with the world building, the positive and negative energy planes are more of a concrete thing than I think they are in, like, 5th edition.
Uh-huh.
Why is this loud on my end? There's stuff that's loud. Is this the sound you've been looking for? Well, listen to this. Like, the music is way louder than it should be. What happened to OBS?
OBS, outer bowel syndrome.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, my bowels are outside my insides.
Oh boy, my guts are outside my body.
I love gore. Gore of my comfort character.
Gore of my comfort chud.
Dude, when
I'm gonna have to turn off the music so I can hear you. I think that should be fine. Like, I can hear you, but
when someone has a friend who isn't woke, they're like, no, they're chill, they're my emotional support chud.
They're my emotional support chud, yeah. But you know, in the basics, like, everything within the reality is sort of a dream, right? It's all thoughts and ideas. I brought this up with you before. I'm just sort of recapping.
And you know that I'm not crazy about it.
You just stuff that you know I'm not crazy.
You know
I'm perfectly sane.
You know I'm sane. You know that I'm just a normal guy who does normal things.
Yeah, that normal guy who does normal things. Now take off your skin.
I eat dinner, and I don't like horses. I think that they're plotting, but that's normal. I think that's a pretty normal opinion of people to have about horses. Some people like them. Some people think they're plotting to overthrow the U.S. government.
Exactly.
But I'm normal, okay?
Yeah, but perfectly normal. Just what normal guys do. Like, I when we were talking, we sort of got it into a place where, if I remember right, you're the feeling much better about it, where it's like people inside of it and like everything has an influence on stuff, and things are more permanent. Like foundational ideas are more permanent. Hey, Gremlin, it is great to see you.
Yo.
We're like, if like a pebble disappears, it's a lot different than like if the idea of Earth disappears, like the element Earth.
Well,
Because
my
like,
whole thing is that it
sorry, Hugo.
is more so that I don't know how I feel about things not being real. That's always a concept that I thought was a little bit like, like, okay, yeah, no, these, even, like, obviously, nothing of this is real because, it's fake, it's world building.
Yeah, if we want to get technical, this is all a dream in my head. It is from my brain because it's an idea of a fake world. But that's not what you're talking about. You're talking about the idea of in universe, in the lore, being a dream of something.
Yeah. Like, if some big space fish is having a dream, like...
Do you have to make a circus before you make a clown? Yes. Yeah, no, you actually have to create the first circus.
Clowns are the pegs on which the circus is hung.
Ah. I feel like this is the classic circus or clown conundrum.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the classic.
What
Which
came
came
first,
first?
the egg or the rabbit?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like in the setting, like all living things within it have more influence over it than like if it were just a dream.
Like, what
Like,
happens if the dreamer woke up? Does
uh,
the world just explode?
I I brought this up where like them waking up is like an infinite time away in universe. It's like saying the heat death of the real universe.
Which will happen. There's an actual number to that, though.
Is there? I thought it was theoretical. Who came
No,
first,
it'll
the top or
happen
the
in like.
bottom? Depends on who's better. Unless you're talking about like a structure and then the bottom has to come first because that's the foundation and then the top is built off of it because of gravity. But I know you're talking about sex. I know you, Gremlin. Imagine if
But
sex
like,
was real.
it's real. You're just not having it.
You're just not having it, you chad. It, it's sex to be you. No, I think I have it pretty good, relatively speaking.
But yeah, no, like.
Oh, and I an idea I had. I'm sorry. I feel like I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that I hate everything you stand for. Um,
I find out years later you actually hate me and we were never friends.
that doesn't check out.
It makes no sense.
If I, it makes no sense that you haven't figured it out by now. Ah!
We did get
Not
into a
only
fist
do I
fight.
hate you and we were never friends, I'm not here right now.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, you're actually not streaming right now. This is all in your head.
Did my guy disappear? I don't know. I think my
Let me.
stream's frozen.
No, you're fine.
Well, the
Yeah, no,
Twitch
you're
stream is
you're
frozen.
still here.
Well, yeah, no, I have the Twitch stream open so I can read the chat, and that's frozen.
Oh, I
Um,
see. We're getting into quantum brains in jars floating through the void territory here. What's that a reference to? That feels like a reference to something. Like,
world building is stored in the balls.
yeah, we all know this.
So yeah, no, Gremlin, that is right. It's in your balls.
Yeah,
But
no, it's right next to my mirth and whimsy in the left and right ball respectively. I got out of
you can.
obsidian.
I
That's a
imagine you
fool.
can use your balls for many different things, considering you're not using them to have sex.
Uh, like that one PS1 ad. The fucking my balls produce mind-boggling effects. To a philosophical thought experiment.
Oh yeah, no,
Imagine
we're
if
all
you
gonna. This is.
sorry. Imagine if you will the idea of I think therefore I am, but stretched over everything like animate and
There
inanimate
it
all
is.
having a spirit.
There it is. They don't think. Nothing thinks because it's all a dream. Your dreams don't think. Dreams don't have personalities or lives. That's my problem with it.
Ben Joker. No, I will not explain.
What do you mean? I just explained.
No, the me saying Ben Joker.
Yeah,
Like
Ben
walks
Joker
in.
doesn't have any. I'll explain. For this guy fell into a big vat of chemicals, and when I woke up, what I interpreted that was that he went into become Republican juice and became Ben Joker.
Let's say hypothetically.
That's not the tagline for Wikipedia.
A free online encyclopedia that anyone can. Yeah, no, it's the online encyclopedia that no one will ever edit again. Like, come on, Gremlin, get with it. I mean, I'd imagine like in the dreams of some like whatever
Spacefish.
dimensional being, like the dreams would be able to think and put their own thoughts and feelings and their own like shit into reality. Like, I don't know. Like, even if our dreams can't, which I'm not arguing
I
with you that they
guess.
can, because I agree with you there. I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
And
no,
I'm
we're both
referencing the
aware.
fucking. I I know that it's a Half-Life VR AI I reference. I'm referencing in the fucking director's commentary of Half-Life VR AI. You chud.
Get on his level. I just become your hype man.
Were you not?
I mean, I mean that I nerd alert. You're you're throwing not just you're throwing entire boulders in the glass house.
Chud alert. Chud, 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 chud.
Like the lunk alarm in fucking Planet Fitness. It activates whenever there's just a chud walks in. Chud, chud. Like I don't know, I really like the dream idea. I don't know. It's like one of my favorite
Oh,
ideas, and I know like I'm sure we talked about how to make it more concrete before, and like
I think
sorry.
that the simple answer would be is that the the dream is the support structure of the cosmology. The world is real, but it is affected by the dream. These people would all still exist. It's outside the dream. It's just like the cosmology, the magic. I guess the heart of it wouldn't exist.
Like I'd imagine like with the dreamer waking up, it's like the house no longer having foundations.
I think it's more like the house no longer having walls.
Just the prime
Cause
material floating out in the nothing. So what happened?
like imagine it like this. The dream surrounds everything from outside the plane, and the thing in the center, which you call the prime material, Uh,
I got it from you. Like, you started using it, and then I started using it. I
I
like the
said the
term.
plain material.
Oh, you say the plain material. I like prime material as well.
You can like what you want. I dreamt that I was a butterfly. Am I a butterfly dreaming of being a man? Um,
Uh, you're a man dreaming.
pinch yourself.
Yeah. If you pinch yourself and you want nectar, then you're a butterfly. If it just hurts, then you're a man. Does he pinch? Man, I could really use some nectar right now.
I just keep remembering this one line that I heard where it's, "Oh, these machines are so naughty and complex. I could pinch them.
I could be so naughty and complex.
I could pinch them."
I could pinch them.
I've been getting really into Marvin the Martian lately, the Looney Tunes character.
But a foggy memory that will quickly fade. I mean, I feel like since at least in this setting, because apparently there is a concrete amount of time, mathematically in real life when the heat death of the universe will happen. In
It's
this
a rough
setting,
estimate.
yeah, a rough estimate. In the universe, like in the setting, uh, like the waking up will be like infinite time away. So like
Like,
it'll happen, but then like it's like all of time happens before it wakes up.
then the universe will. Well, maybe the universe doesn't even end when the dreamer wakes up. Maybe it becomes real then.
Oh, like once they
Like
wake
the
up,
Big
it like
Bang.
fully like it wakes up and then it's fully formed at that point, like a mind egg. Imagine an egg. We're back
It's
with the
like
Easter
a
Bunny. Imagine an egg.
it's like a big catastrophe or something that wipes out almost everything, but then the universe becomes like solid.
It becomes solid and more concrete. It's less about like dreams and ideas. It's like waking up.
He's really skinny. I bet he's difficult to get into. Marvin, that is. Oh, okay. I thought you were implying that you were trying to have sex with Marvin the Martian from Looney Tunes.
Man, get away from me!
So what's your type? Uh, I like if you're all black and wear like a Roman helmet and a tutu.
Yeah, and if you're like in space,
And if you're in space and also you have no mouth,
yeah,
you know, that's my type.
yeah, exactly.
And if you could directly state what emotion you're feeling, especially if you're very angry.
Yeah, no,
And if you
that
could shoot me,
incredibly
if you could
attractive.
disintegrate me with a laser beam.
From a
Yeah,
comical laser
that gets me
pistol.
positively throbbing.
Gets me absolutely throbbing. Uh, uh, let me see. Once because I want to
Chudman.
put this down. Once the dreamer wakes up, real it becomes more conc will become because it hasn't happened yet. More concrete. That's not how you spell That's how you spell concrete. That looks wrong.
I just want to say before you keep going that Chudman's sidekick is Throbbin.
It's a Robin.
Throbbin the soy wonder.
The Bat Chud and the Soy Wonder.
only the most powerful chuds remain.
Maybe the dreamer wakes up, reality ceases to exist, and then they fall asleep again. Reality reappears but misremembered. I think it's probably like reality is concrete and becomes real, but then the dreamer falls asleep again, and then a different but similar reality from the memories of it also come into being. Because I imagine there are other realities that are the dreamer's other dreams. Like, this is something I'm just thinking of with the ideas that we're getting now. Is that I think there are other realities, but they're like the actualized dreams of like previous sleeps. And they're also real. And that's how you get like different settings in the same everything.
That's how you jam your spells.
Yeah, that's how you that is how I put in my totally not spelljammer. My legally distinct spelljammer.
Jam speller.
Jam speller.
Spell jelly.
Spell jelly. Listen,
Oh,
I love eating my
I think
morning spell jelly to regain my spell slots.
I think it's really weird that you told me this in private and you said you wanted to keep this secret, but I just have to talk about this now. How every caster in this setting releases a bunch of spell jelly whenever they cast a magic spell.
That is not real. That is not true. However, I might make spell jelly a real thing in the setting in some capacity because that's funny.
Yeah, that's the name of that's how you travel to other planes or other
And other
universes.
mods from
You
Lover's Lab. I
use
don't really
spell
know what's
jelly.
on Lover's Lab. I kind of don't look. It's mostly Skyrim and Fallout mods.
Yeah, yeah. I only know that because I know what CBBE is.
Oh, I don't.
It is a mod that can make to my knowledge, it's just the women in Fallout and Skyrim hotter, technically.
What they believe is hotter.
Well, yeah, I've seen it on the Xbox mod page, and the ones that I've seen specify curvy, but I think there's also like a skinny variant.
Ah. All right, so yeah,
Oh
it's
no,
body
not
mesh
a lot of
changes.
porn mods on the official Xbox Fallout 4 mod page.
Yeah,
So
I
you'll have
feel
to.
like they're a little bit like careful about what they allow on the official Xbox mod pages.
This is actually something funny. They used to hide um more risque mods in the work in progress thing, but
Even if they were
unfortunately,
done.
it's not things like yeah, because that wasn't checked nearly as much. But the unfortunate thing about that is that it's not cool stuff like sexy porn shit. It's shit like killable children and Nazi flags.
Ah. Like I get the complaint. Let me continue writing while I say this. I get the complaint of like, oh, why are they like the exception? But also like, I don't know. I personally wouldn't go around killing kids in a game. That just doesn't feel good to me. Like I'd probably like if like in Skyrim you could just kill the kids, I might do it accidentally and then feel bad. Oh no, being bad in video games feels bad.
Stupid little chud.
Stupid.
Like my my exclusively sides with the Minutemen in Fallout 4 or
Yeah,
poster falls down.
yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, you're probably talking to somebody who sides with the Enclave in all of their social media and everything they post, and so they are chuds.
Who? Who sides with the Enclave?
Uh, I don't know, you know, the Twitter chuds, the Reddit ones. You see them a lot in like YouTube comments. The ones that like the Enclave. They're super cool and awesome, even though they lose every single fucking conflict they've ever been in. Musk. Yeah, people like Musk. Musk would like the Enclave.
My favorite thing about the Enclave section in the Fallout wiki, because I was looking at that for research for the Fallout D&D game I'm running, is that they like how they describe all of the conflicts the Enclave have been is all they have been in many conflicts, all of which they have decidedly lost.
They have decidedly lost. They're awful and they're losers. Like there are arguments to be made about other factions where it's like, oh, they're not actually like good, like the NCR. I feel like in New Vegas, the NCR is the best option, like morally. But like,
I mean,
I don't think
technically, it
there is
could be
black
high
and
charisma
white.
courier.
Ah, like
Not high
I don't
charisma, high karma courier.
I don't think that the NCR is as black and white, just good as the Minutemen.
Yeah, but that's what
Like
people
like
complain about.
the Minutemen are just good. They're awesome and cool. Your
Is this a
enjoyment of them
Fallout
has
world
rubbed off
building
on me.
stream?
Sorry, we're going into Fallout. I'm sorry.
We're falling into the out now.
Can I fall into the out now?
No Sheldon Cooper.
No, no Sheldon Cooper from Big Bang Theory. Uh, Once the dreamer wakes up, the reality will become more concrete. Uh, but lose. I do think that once the dreamer wakes up, the like reality loses something. So there is a great cataclysm, right? Like you suggested. I think
Magic
in
is fading from the world.
the two types of fantasy, we need to kill all these dragons, and magic is fading. There used to be dragons in this land. The dreamer is a clown? I don't know, maybe. I don't know what the
I
dreamer's
thought we
like.
agreed on giant space fish.
Giant, giant, giant space fish. Yeah.
No, no, no. What I imagine the dreamer has is those images that show like heart pain, where it's the translucent blue guy.
In the translucent blue, or like the guy that it zooms in, and it's like the brain aneurysm. God, the dreamer wakes up and just, and that's the sound
Wait, guys,
that
the dreamer
everybody
woke up.
hears. Uh,
Everything's fine. The dreamer realizing that their foot fell asleep.
God,
The world starts shaking and tearing apart.
oh God damn it! In our world, addicted to LSD. No, I definitely think the dreamer is weird, like a big glowing guy, or an incomprehensible, like maybe not incomprehensible tentacle monster. I'm not super feeling that
Your
idea.
OC.
It's just me.
Your
Yeah,
self-insert.
my yeah, my self insert is God, I guess.
Fucking the bad D&D man.
Welcome to Crit Crab. Today we'll be talking about RPG horror stories.
Well, anyone can be the DM/G-man if they buy the module. Now they're at the end of $300.
No. No. It's on sale for $299.
Does
No,
it
no.
ever come off sale?
When it's off sale, it's 300. A, a whole $1 off.
I think the dreamer doesn't matter is the point.
Yeah, like ultimately to the setting, the dreamer like doesn't super matter because it is within their dream, and them waking up is like because time in the setting happens within the everything, like it is an infinite time away. And like the dreamer could be anything. Right? Like ultimately what I'm writing for the actual like concrete stuff in the setting, besides like cosmology and like planology and stuff like that, is a singular county in a specific time frame right now. Like I want to expand to the rest of the world, but like I'm sort of
Like, that's
keeping it
the
small right
thing.
now. We're just working on like foundational stuff.
Like, frankly, I wanted to talk mostly about, like, because you have a lot of stuff about, like, the gods in the world and, like, how that like, the gods of this world and how those all work. And
Yeah, like
that's what I
I
want to
don't
talk,
have specific
like
god
the
names or anything, but there is stuff about how they work.
like that's what I wanted to work with you on, was like the stuff that actually mattered, like not just the gods, but like the main religion of this world.
Yeah, the man religion. Uh, let me just put that down, and then we can get to. Oh, I need to exit out of winter tradition because I meant to write that and then I haven't. That's a thing I can get to later. Where is it? Where is it? It's in Marahurst Castle Town, Marahurst Temple. It should be connected to this. This is like this is a temple of the religion. I should have written down religion stuff for this. I feel like I forgot.
I feel like you're a chud.
I feel like you're a fucking chud. Okay, and here's the city's the city of Marahurst's like secret society. That is not something we'll go into today because that does not matter to today's topic.
Start sniffing around.
Yeah, so just start sniffing around the setting.
Sniffing around so I can metagame.
Yeah, I already know all this. That's sacred text. You sniff around the setting. You learn all the details. This lots going straight in the fucking book.
Like, one thing that you've brought up is that the religion is just fake. And I don't know how I feel about that, because then how did the clerics get their powers?
Like I think I said that before the cosmology took place, right? Because like people's beliefs do put like actual energy into the world, right? Like they have
Mhm.
concrete effects on things, and if they have beliefs of people who existed potentially, then those thoughts and feelings and that energy would go into those people and then make them stronger, I guess. Like, please stop praying for my grandpa. He's become too powerful. I'm trying to find the where's the word. Hold on. Search function. Where are you? Because I need to put a separate thing in the world. It is easier, literally, if I just Barony of Hartford. Where's the world? Where where the fuck? Where are you? I'm so sorry. There you are.
Dark sun over paradise, dark sun. The soup
Well,
is cold, the salad's hot. The vulture waits to see what's raw. Are you ready for dark sun over
so like
paradise?
so like Dark Sun. I mean, yeah, kind of. I guess I'm not too familiar with Dark Sun. That's more Clockwork Stephanie's like thing more than mine.
I've read quite a bit about Dark Sun. I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't read the books though. I mean, I know that there's a lot of stuff that has the whole your concepts and ideas.
There we go. Fate and religion is a thing now. Now I can go into.
Dude, use folders.
There we go. I
By the gods, look at his obsidian. He hath no folders.
he has no folders. Fate and religion. There are
Magistrate,
definitely
what should we do? Death.
death. Your Honor, no folders in obsidian. Death.
Your Honor, League of Legends. Death.
Death. The crystal sphere the world of Darkseid is located in is literally a blind spot for all deities. I know about that. Why is that a thing? Like, what happened in the lore for that?
Okay, it's a long story. We're not getting into it.
Okay, fair enough.
The bad thing happened. All things in Dark Sun can be traced back to the bad thing.
The bad thing happened.
It
Right.
is.
It
It's
shrugs.
because of the gray, mostly. That's all I can tell you. It's because of the gray.
Otherwise, it would be like a college lecture, like 3 hours. Shrugs has always been like that.
It has always been like that, but that's because of the gray has always been there, I'm pretty sure. The gray and the black. Why is your obsidian jittering?
Because I press this wand. I press the wand, and then it reconstructs the graph.
Oh my god, it's giving birth.
To the halflings fucking we're not getting into Dark Sun right now. It's a big complicated setting. We can talk about it another day.
They tried their best.
They tried their best, man. Oh no, I think the
No,
Dark Sun halflings are cool.
They eat people.
What cannibalism?
What cannibalism? That's just a halfling taking a big old bite out of your arm.
We might not get into the halfling religion today, but I do think they have their own beliefs that go more in line with the Fae. And stuff. But that's a topic for after the main religion.
This was something that I was talking about earlier about how that the suggestion that gods are sort of like these. I've been calling them gravity wells in my mind of magic in the planology. And those are real. Those are conceptually real, right?
Right.
Like they are real. And I think that means that they exist outside the dreamer, but they have a lot of power from the dreamer. Essentially, they're like leeches, I guess.
That bleeds a little bit, just a little bit, into an idea I have for another setting where like the gods are like interlopers, like celestial invaders that form that setting into the way they wanted.
Not celestial interlopers, more like
Like I believe, like as far as I've written, as far as I'm thinking, the gods are born of the dream. Like they're concrete, right? Because of how much magic
what I'm
and
saying is that the gods remain after the dream.
oh yeah, same with the rest of reality.
Yeah, but like the gods are a lot more like concrete than that. And I think what that adds into the concept of magic is that magic would be easier to do with the dreamer awake, but when you get to like if the dreamer ever woke up, then that means magic has to go back to like rules, regulations,
It
you know.
yeah, it has to it has to be much less vibes based.
Don't get me wrong, I imagine that wizards still have to do a fuck ton of magical math, essentially.
I mean, yeah, but like I'd imagine it's harder for somebody to just like go oogity boogity boo. I'm doing magic now because I believe I can. Like I imagine that's how some people can become sorcerers in the setting, is that they fully believe they can cast magic strong enough that they like move the currents of magic to make it so.
Versus like wizards who actually have to learn the ways of the world and how they work.
Yes.
And that also it makes good sense for why wizards have to be kind of crazy. Because like no, of course this makes sense. What are you talking about? None of this makes sense because they're following dream logic.
Yeah, no, yeah, the wizards are following dream logic. But it is a logic. God,
It is
the
still
wizards when the dreamer wake up are gonna be like so upset because the rules are gonna be more concrete and are gonna change.
no, it's the opposite. They're gonna be the only ones who still have it.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, I'd imagine like warlocks
Not the only ones who
and
still
like
have
holy
it, but they're
casters will
going to have
still
a
have
lot
it
more
because like
power.
spirits and
They're going to have a
deities.
lot more the so they have a lot more like essentially wizards are a lot more like they still have like all the rule because no matter what, if you're still following dream logic, there's the I feel like the one caveat is that it only works once. You know, you can't dream logic if 2 plus 2 equals fish, 2 plus 2 will always equal fish.
Yeah, does it,
You know?
yeah, like in a sane non-dream logic reality, 2 plus 2 would equal 4. But in this, it equals fish, and that is just what it equals. It will not
Well, no,
suddenly
what I'm saying,
equal like hot
yeah,
dog or 5 tomorrow.
yes. So, and that remains. I think that the way magic would be cast would be a bit different
Yeah, like the
because I
actual
imagine that
methods would change.
manipulating the weave would be different.
Yeah, I'd imagine like once the dreamer wakes up, it becomes less of the currents of magic. Like I'm imagining things sort of like currents in the ocean where stuff like flows and sometimes they coagulate in an area. And once it wakes up, it's more like the classical idea of the weave.
It is a lake. Magic becomes a lake.
Yeah, magic becomes a lake.
Everything is dictated by like the everything at the bottom, I guess. I don't know how lakes work. I
So
think
like an
that
awakened mage, unless it's on a consistent schedule. Yeah, I'd imagine like sorcerers are
I
more like awakened mages in World of Darkness, where like they don't know the rules, but they are willing their ability to use magic. And I think wizards on average hate sorcerers because it's like no, this it's supposed to equal fish, not
hot dog.
turn that dude into a house.
I think that I think that warlocks are very funny in D&D because I like a lot of it's like I'm just giving you magic powers because I'm your sexy patron, but it's really more like I'm your sexy patron. Here's the cheat sheet. Here's all the
Here's
answers to the quiz.
yeah no here's my homework. Make sure to like copy it, but don't make it obvious.
Yeah, no, that's sort of how most warlock patrons work is that they are literally giving you eldritch lore.
Like, and
They're
that still
beaming
makes
the
sense for
answers.
this setting because like if it's coming from spirits that are not necessarily gods in this setting, like the Fae, like they would have a more knowledge than like your average person on how reality works.
Yeah, and you know what magic casters I think go into the most with the dreamer? Bards. because they're all about storytelling and remembering things and emotions.
I think I brought this up with uh you and another friend who will remain nameless for privacy reasons. Uh, that like I think bards were like the first casters.
Gary? Oh no.
Right, like I think at
Hold on,
least with human beings, the bards were the first casters.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
You'll be right back after these important messages.
Yes, I have to go. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, I will keep talking. But to sort of go into a little more detail on that, I guess. Like I feel like because everything is uh because of the currents, right? Currents are a flow of energy, and an electrical current is how you explain like electricity moving, and that moves in waves. And then you can extrapolate that to sound waves, which also move. Then it makes sense that like bards who can manipulate the way that the energy and the flow of things move, like that they would be the first ones to do magic. Which also kind of explains why, like, they are still fully casters, right? But I feel like they are less not niche. I'm trying to find the word. They're not like wizards. They're very much not like wizards. In terms of like how they play, and also like how they work in the setting. So there will be more religions in the area. Let's specialize. Yeah, they're a little more generalized. They're a little more basal. I'm not gonna say primitive, even though there's a scientific like definition of primitive in the sense of like the creation of information and like the spread and everything of that, and in evolution, where it's not primitive as in lesser, it's primitive as in more prime. It is more initial, right? Like the bards are more initial. Yeah, less derived. There we go. Yeah, like the bards are definitely less derived, and that's why I think they can do all sorts of magic. Like they can, they can do the healing, they can do the combat, they can do all these things, but go less in depth because they are less derived. They're more basal in how they manipulate the way the world works. And like I think that whenever the dreamer wakes up, and I think I want to eventually write about what the world looks like after the dreamer wakes up, even if I don't go super into the rest of the setting. Or like I would like to go into the rest of the setting completely before I do that, but like I would love to go into what it's like after the dreamer wakes up and everything changes, and what happens like between the before and the after, right? Because I do feel like there are drastic changes. I don't even know if anything would look the same in terms of like where everything is, because like I said, that's sort of an infinite time away. And sort of the only thing I can guarantee is how the rules of the reality work, and that like all life is not going to end because of like how like the foundational rules of reality came into being to form people like gods and spirits and people. Is I think it's really hard to get rid of that in a permanent way. Like you're how's the West Coast doing, by the way? Relatively good. There's always the fear of volcanoes going off and the big earthquake, locally known as the big one, right? Like there's always that fear. It's not exactly West Coast, but there's also like the fear of Yellowstone, but that's been going on since people found out that Yellowstone was volcanically active. Uh, there's wildfires, there's floods, but that's sort of par for the course. Um, the cities are doing pretty good for themselves. Like pretty damn good. Like Portland is like for the past few years I've been going super deep uh into like revitalization projects. They've been um the old an old quote about an oracle. Oh, what's the quote? I forget the quote. I don't remember. Uh if you go to war in Persia, a great empire will fall. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember Afghanistan being described as the graveyard of empires because like the British Empire tried, the Russian Empire tried, America tried. So I don't know. I think it's just like the general area. Although I guess Persia wasn't always just where Iran is now. It was bigger. I don't know. Uh, where was I with the setting? Because I remember talking about bards. I remember like things are more concrete. They were made of the dream,
I'm
but then they're
back.
they're hello. Uh,
You forget what we
Hi,
were
welcome
talking
back.
about
It's
2 seconds
it's.
ago?
Sorry. What was that?
Did you forget what we were talking about 2 seconds ago?
Uh, I got sidetracked with another topic from Gremlin, but I because I went on a little tangent going a little bit more in depth into bards, and I forget where I was between that and the other topic. Like I don't think there was a thing between that though. I went a little bit more into like I don't know how bards are going to fare. Although like it literally doesn't matter, but it's in my brain of like how they're gonna fare after like the dreamer wakes up because I think they'll do pretty well. Like
Well,
they'll
they
they'll
are
just have
arcane casters, so they'll just have to learn that 2 plus 2 equals fish.
yeah they'll just have yeah, they'll have to learn how to specifically pluck the strings of the weave versus like how they were doing it before. But I think they'll manage.
But no, this was something I was thinking about. If there were periods where the dreamer goes into stirring,
Oh, like they're about to wake up, but they don't.
more like they are in a point where they could be woken up.
Ah,
If the dreamer's and the dreamer doesn't have a friend, but in the situation, imagine the dreamer has a friend that goes, hey, 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 that would wake him up immediately before they're ready.
yeah, and then yeah.
But that would also be a period of time where if a bunch of bad stuff happens, it'd be a nightmare, and that would wake them up early.
Ah, that would be bad. Okay, but how does
Yeah.
this affect Joe the farmer down the road? His
His
cabbages could
crops
go sour.
explode.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Joe the farmer would die. They would
His peanuts
explode.
go sour.
My cabbage go sour.
My peanuts went sour. My
My
peanuts went
my
sour.
my penis on sour.
That's the point. That's the thing I was fighting for. I was fighting for Joe the farmer. I was fighting
We
for Joe
are
the
the
farmer that
party
even if the
for
dreamer
Joe the farmer. Elect me.
You keep interrupting me, you chud!
You giant. In the crossfire of us
Ah!
fighting, we kill Joe the farmer.
Okay, but he doesn't know about this possibility. He's completely ignorant to it.
Yeah, he's
So
completely
the
ignorant.
farmer can't read? I just said he doesn't know about it.
He doesn't know about it. Like he probably knows. Like if the dreamer goes into a time of stirring, I'd imagine stuff gets really weird and like
I
bad
imagine
stuff
it's
could
the
happen
opposite.
because of it.
I imagine magic gets weaker.
Ah, I mean, still
Like, here's the thing.
that might be bad.
Joe the farmer would go outside, sniff the air, and go, something ain't right. Something on the trees. Something in the air.
Mm. And this water tastes funny.
Sure are strange times we're living in. I hope the king doesn't come ill.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
How
in the
often does this
particular
happen?
place of the kingdom that Faden is in, there's kind of not a king right now, but like somewhere there's a king, and somewhere there's Joe the farmer in that kingdom going. I sure hope the king doesn't come ill.
How often does this happen? Every 10,000 years! I don't know. How often do you stir when you're sleeping? How good's your mattress?
Uh, apparently I stir like early in the morning and just let out all of my angst and then sleep for a couple more hours.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
you.
You know, I fucking like for assault. Apparently, this is what I've heard from other people who hear me. Apparently, like early in the morning, like 1 or 2 in the morning, or like 3 in the morning. It's not exact. Just a long fucking groan, like fucking Tina Belcher, and then it stops, and then I sleep for a few more hours.
That's you fighting off my psychic attacks.
Yeah, exactly.
That's me sending the nightmares.
Yeah, yeah. No, me in unimaginable torment because of the nightmares. I mean, main religion, main because this is what I put in the fate and religion. That's why we're here
They don't know about this.
physically, and
That's the thing. No one knows about the dreamer.
no one knows about the dreamer.
Except for, like, warlocks, probably.
I don't know. Maybe there's some like really deep in the shit wizards who like have an idea about the dreamer.
Of course, like, because dreamers and once you get to like a high level wizard, it's essentially a warlock, but instead of like having a deal with a patron, you're straight up stealing.
Yeah, yeah, you know, you're just yoink. Like I feel like
Level 5 wizard. Level 5 wizard. I will get all A's and preserve my GPA. Level 20 wizards. C's get degrees.
C's get degrees. You know, exactly. uh like I imagine that like uh for a lack of a better
So
term, I'll use Nothic. I imagine how stuff like Nothics happen, or just like failed mages like that happen, is that they get too close to the truth and their minds can't handle it, so they go crazy.
yeah, like that's what I imagine happens to most warlocks because um
Yeah,
most patrons drip feed information.
yeah. They drip feed the realities of how they tell it like it is.
They tell it like it isn't, and they all speak in rhyme, and they're all very confusing, and they're assholes about it. Like, oh, I know all the important stuff, and you don't.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then it drives you fucking crazy because you're pissed off because they won't just tell you what you need to know.
Yeah, no. But here's something I've been thinking about. You're very adamant that you want a very specific aesthetic.
In this particular time frame that like what I'm writing is in.
but you also don't want the main religion to just be fantasy Catholicism. But Catholicism is what drove that aesthetic.
You reminded me of a post I saw this morning.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. I like the post of like, there's an idea in fantasy settings where the religion is like fantasy Catholicism of like, they don't want the people to do magic, but they actually are in the background. They're secretly wizards. But the reality is in history that like they were hiding that they were doing wizard shit from their superiors. And like I think that idea is really funny. Like I can't let my boss know I'm a wizard.
But they're supposed to be clerics.
They're supposed to be
clerics. Missing an arm.
Why can't you heal me, cleric? I'm actually. Yeah, why? Like this is some higher up person in the religion. Yeah, why can't you? I'm out of spell slots.
Do you mean spell jelly, as it says in the book?
Yeah, spell jelly. You wouldn't be some sort of mage, would you?
Europe.
This is this is this part of the setting is Europe.
That's not that those are bad ideas. It's just that that'd be, it'd be a bunch of white Hinduists. It'd be like living in London.
Yeah, no, exactly. Or like Portland.
I know a lot of the time I make jokes that, exactly, that I know are a stretch, but I just hope they sound right enough. Fantasy Romans, then.
I imagine that like an ancient empire of some kind existed because I really like the idea of ruins like that and like the idea of
dungeons are.
Yeah, dungeons and like cities that are built off of older cities having some of that under them, sort of like how Rome as a prime example of like this house has like a church on top of a temple, on top of like this older ruin of a house. And it's all like layers, or like how Seattle, Washington has like that like underground bit of the city where like they just built over it. Right, like that's just cool.
When you need to let the when you have to use folk hero so the peasant will let you into their secret basement.
Yeah, exactly. Their secret basement where crime happens.
And we don't go down into the secret basement. It was once an abandoned church, but now it's filled with rats. Rats, we can handle it.
The party almost dead like 5 seconds later.
Hey, it's one of your games, not one of my games.
Oh yeah, true.
Is there pasta in this world?
It
was invented by elves during the Third Era. When the elven goddess said, "Let there be flowers, eggs, and water," and that is it.
And that is it. Nothing else.
I can't trust you fuckers with anything else.
The last time you elves, the last time you fucked with spices, you created hell. How did that happen?
I just imagine like this beautiful elven goddess, and not even an evil goddess, but she's just pissed all the time.
She's so fucking pissed.
Just pissed all the time. These elves are so naughty and complex, I could pinch them.
They're so naughty and complex! And the eggs are optional if you try. No. Eggs are not optional. How many times this is the elven goddess? How many times do I have to tell you the eggs are not optional?
Yeah, whole wheat pasta is not allowed for elves because they're all.
They'll fuck it up.
They have to use the eggs because otherwise they know that this goddess just knows they'll use the eggs for something else.
And God forbid they use something else. Or use it for something else. Or even worse, what if they substitute in the pasta something else for the eggs?
Found out that you can use the juice from canned chickpeas as they're both binders. Okay, that's disgusting. Whatever, but fine, whatever. I found out you can use blood. What?
Why? And that's how the Dark Elves happened. I have a new lore for the funny cooking, funny cooking world.
You mean Ambrosia City?
Yeah, Ambrosia City, but wait, no, I have talked about Ambrosia City before, like just on live.
What? Did fucking eyes twitching, Brock Sampson style?
They have to use the eggs. If they leave it out, it turns into a glutinous monster, like from the end of the line cinematic. No, it's just gross. It's gross, and the Elven Goddess is like, no, you need to make it right.
Elven Goddess has just been pissed ever since they gave up their shape changing forms.
Yeah, I call it losing their mirth and whimsy.
Ever since they lost their mirth and whimsy.
Yeah. Gnomes still have it. I put that in the set. Like, I wrote that down. I wrote that idea down. Gnomes still have it. The pretty little guys, they go tee-tee-dee, tee-tee-dee.
I mean, they can't shape change.
I mean, yeah, but they still have the mirth and whimsy within them.
Instead of accidentally giving birth like in regular D&D from a drop of blood, the Elven Goddess is so pissed because they made every single one of those souls individually.
Yeah, they made them all. And now things that were not elves before are becoming elves through the flow of how reincarnation works. Because now they're mortal beings.
You chasing after them with a fucking flip-flop.
Your son used to be a human. What happened to my boy?
Gremlin representation of the setting. In the setting, I don't know. Are there any gremlins? Any nasty little creatures.
Nasty little creatures. I brought up an idea before of like sort of like self-domesticated goblins, sort of like how raccoons are like in urban areas. But if the raccoon was like a person.
I always pictured that goblins were just gremlins with tails. Or gremlins were just goblins with tails. And that kind of just makes me think of imps. I honestly kind of imagine that gremlins would be fiendish goblins.
Oh.
Because gremlins are typically considered an actual true but still race.
About the gremlins.
That goblins are just ugly elves. They can, that's what the term goblin means. Ugly elf. I don't think that actually means anything. I just think that means that they're like, they're more neutral. Gremlins actively want to kill you.
They're like, which are different from brownies, which are their own thing. And I don't know what to do with them yet, but I will do something.
Delicious chocolate treats, you mean?
I don't think that kind of brownie exists yet.
Okay, well, okay, sure, I can believe that chocolate doesn't exist, but they still have like cakes and shit.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. They have like sweet treats and baked goods and like cakes and shit. Yeah.
You're telling me dragons can exist?
Yeah, no, like
But
100%,
chocolate can't
100%. A noble could go. I would like to have a cake.
But could a noble go, I would like chocolate?
No.
Really? That's so impossible. Dragons can exist, but the idea of a dragon eating a bunch of chocolate beans, flying over the world, and shitting them out somewhere else is impossible.
I love that. That's how it's explained it. You're telling me that a dragon cannot shit out chocolate? Like, yeah, that's how
But
they would
seeds,
spread.
you moron!
That's how they would spread, but I don't think it's happened.
You're telling me that dragons
There are
exist,
people
but
in the world that eat chocolate. It's in a place. It just
but
hasn't
people
reached.
on boats don't exist.
But what?
People on boats don't exist. I was implying trade routes.
Ah.
Like, I'm fine. I don't need to fight that hard for chocolate. Where are peanuts from?
Peanuts in real life are from Africa.
Oh, that's connected. That's connected.
Yeah, that's connected. You know, like they were expensive because of like trading and everything taking a while, but they existed in Europe for I don't know how long. I haven't really looked into the history of peanuts.
One of my favorite jokes from American Dad is fucking.
I thought peanuts were from Thailand. No, they're a legume from Africa.
They might be grown in Thailand. They're present in Thai food.
Yeah, like I mean,
no,
they're present in a lot of food now.
Wait, where's vanilla from?
I don't know. Where is vanilla from?
I found a piece of information that you don't know that activates my stand.
All derived from a species. This is from Wikipedia. Originally found in Mesoamerica, including parts of modern-day Mexico.
Damn. I know sugar beets exist, and those are from Europe.
Yeah, no, sugar beets existed. They had beet sugar for a long time, like way before they had cane sugar. Which cane sugar did exist in the old world, by the way. So they did technically have access to it. It's just
the old world. Okay, you colonist.
Sorry for using a. I think canceled on Twitter.com for saying a thing.
I mean, we can make it happen.
we
Come on, guys. If we work together, we can cancel everybody.
We can cancel anybody. Wait. Chuds of the world, give me your energy! It's a form of bamboo, isn't it? No.
That's the noise I imagine chuds make.
What noise?
Chud!
A chud! Yeah, like they're raising their hands.
Imagine chuds. Like, when I imagine a chud, I don't imagine a chud jack. I imagine that guy from Berserk.
Oh, yeah.
With the nose and legs.
Oh, yeah, the little nose guy. I love the little nose guy.
Anyway, the main religion of the world.
The main religion. I've talked about it before. I'm trying to figure out where to start.
We talked more about the elven religion.
Which
Anyway,
is I'm glad that we talked about it. I don't know if pasta specifically, but I do like the idea that she's just fucking pissed all the time.
that's why she doesn't like the gods. The goddess has abandoned us. She's not abandoned. She's just fucking pissed.
She's just fucking tired of
She's
your
just fucking.
bullshit. What about what about the clown religion? Ah, I'm focusing with this setting. I'm focusing on the player's handbook races so that I don't have to go into like everything.
Baj is mad because I took away his privileges to use my PDF version of the Book of House, which does have a clown race.
I listen. I have my own PDF copy. It's somewhere. I need
He's
to
just
find
saying
it, but I
that
know
to
I
not
have it.
embarrass himself. He's saying that not to embarrass himself. I took it away because he bit me.
I don't remember biting you. It cuts to like last night. I'm like sleepwalking into your house. I don't know where it is, but like somehow Sleep Me knows, and then I bite you.
Ah!
Oh my God, Potato Jeremy! Hello. The fake god appear. Yeah, the elven god. Hi, it's great to see you in chat. Hello.
Oh my god.
It's Tuber Jeremy.
My favorite J named tuber. What about a Jotato?
Yeah, what? Oh my God, Potato Jeremy was ahead of the curve. Oh my God, all those potato tubers.
That's
Like,
also
like,
just me. I put that down so that way there were 3 people in chat. So that way,
yeah.
If we just do this 2 more times, Baj will be able to make Twitch affiliate and
And then
cover
I
his
will
stream
get,
with ads.
yeah. And then I can start getting a tiny amount of money
A modicum of money from people like you.
from people like you who support and love my bullshit.
Who support and love the Bajongles family of content.
Exactly. Do
So anyway, what we were talking about with the human religion
not
was
lump
that
me in the ground dwelling fucks.
ground dwelling? Ground dwelling? So,
I think Potato Jeremy does have a cameo in this setting somewhere. I will put him in.
yeah, where's my cameo, punk?
If you give me a version of you that I can put in the setting, I'll do it.
But
Like a
Batsu.
magical construct instead of a robot or something.
It's clockwork. Are you saying
And
clocks will never exist in this setting? The dreamer denies it?
the dreamer does not believe in gears. No, that probably exists. Oh, and then I could connect it to like the main religion, like the whole religion. Because fun fact, the earliest clockwork was to keep exact time in abbeys.
Why?
Because in the Middle Ages, like for religious practices and like doing specific prayers at specific times, it was important to like know the exact time of day. And so some of the first like clockwork clocks were in like abbeys and like cathedrals and stuff to tell them it's time to do the midday prayer. It's time to do the evening prayer. It's time to do these specific things. And so like the clockwork existed at like the point that this part of the setting is based on, like in real life.
Metal clockwork or just
Like
wooden
metal
clockwork
like
the
metal
Indian-
clockwork, like brass gears.
Oh, cool.
The clocks don't decide what time it is, I do. But like the gears were all hand carved. They were like very artisanal. It was for the church.
I have an artificer named Stephanie specializing in clocks. I mean, that is cool. I'm also a sucker for punishments that just put a brain in a robot body.
That could be cool.
Or like in an artificial body. A Brian, if you will. But no, I was just being
yes, a
selfish,
Robo Brian.
Whose leg egg do I have to initiate hump procedure to get it a battery-powered fuel cell around here?
But yeah, no, the
Heatbot. Initiating
human.
greetings to wife unit. Hey, Lois.
Hey, Lois, it's me.
Divorce proceedings.
Print out divorce papers.
This will be Family Guy in 2024.
Have a hereditary. Made a clockwork bot. I'm thinking of ideas.
All right. Anyway, let's rock and roll. So they have clocks. You can write that down. They have clocks. Presumably they have cocks. They might.
There we go. All right. Yeah, they might. It's possible.
They believe in ascend.
That
they believe in a pantheon of gods of people who have ascended.
Godhood by doing good enough deeds and living a good enough life. They have an official pantheon has no bee. There are no bees in this pantheon. I'm sorry to all you bee lovers out there.
Yes, a male fowl.
Yeah, they may have male fowl.
All males are foul.
Femcells.
Well, I agree with the femcells.
Is the god of tourism French fries? I won't say what he is. You will need to find out.
And they will not be as kind as I am.
They will not be as
bees?
Because they're not in the human pantheon. The bees will find you and they will not be as kind as I am.
The bees? Ooh. Ooh, I hope they're sandwiched between that. So that way it's a bee. Ooh, bee.
Do the groans have I think they have infernal masters of some kind if they're demonic forms of goblins. So maybe. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out in my head the distinction between gods and demons and like things like Asmodeus in regular D&D, or even if there is one.
I can explain that, but I want to point out that I think that there's like a high-ranking pit fiend, but only high-ranking in the first circle of hell, named Chud.
Named Chud? Yes! Oh, my Chud!
And they're a nasty little guy. So if you're brave enough to invoke the name of a like that's a thing. Like, people say Jesus Christ. People go, "You Chud." That means you're a nasty guy.
It means you're a
in this
nasty
setting.
guy. Yeah, no, exactly. This fiend is somebody's personal attack chud. Of,
This feels like racial profiling.
of
First of all,
these
you're white.
ascended.
When you edit the VOD, make sure you put in a big like reverb noise when I say white.
Oh, yeah, with like a faint fart plus reverb, but the reverb on your voice is separate.
Yeah, no.
This feels like racial
But no,
profiling,
so
Baj. Why? Because I said in this setting that gremlins are demonic. I demand gremlin. What you're demanding is gremlin wrongs.
I think that Chain Devil should be able to walk the streets.
I don't think that Baylors should be able to like rip a person's head and spine out of their bodies. I don't think they should do that to some random person. I'm
I
sorry.
think they should. Gremlin rights. I think that imps should be allowed to sneak into orphanages and stab out children's eyes. Gremlin rights.
The gremlin rights.
Anyway,
Of these ascended people, but there are many. Wait, no, this has the thing that like Discord
so
does, where you can do the many others that they worship, that are worshipped.
but the main difference between demons and devils is that okay, there are gods that live in hell, like Tiamat and Grumesh and Maglubiet, and they all have the power to change shit. Lolth is also an actual goddess, I believe, even though she is also a demon.
Ah, Mother Gremlin, I appreciate the
But
comparison to a Terry Pratchett villain for both of us. That is a great honor.
you both sounds like the
It's enough of the Terry Pratchett book.
I don't know, I don't read. I can.
Hi, my name is Clockwork Stephanie, and I never learned how to read. That's
Next you're going to tell me all orcs are evil as well. No. Gremlins
no.
are evil because they're from hell. They've been corrupted by demonic magic.
Yeah, no, they were like like orcs in Tolkien are evil. Orcs in this setting are not evil, but gremlins are evil
Hold
in a
on,
similar way
grabs
to.
you by the throat as you say orcs and Tolkien are evil. Now hold it right there, Buster.
Oh, I want to
Tolkien
right there,
said
Buster.
multiple times that he did not. The orcs were slaves. It's the ones who go anti-orc. I find that notion highly offensive. There weren't even going to be gremlins in the setting. If anything, it's your fault. I mean, I guess gremlins could also just be creatures
Like
that like to take things apart.
like yeah, they could be destructive, but not malicious.
Oh yeah, like they're like raccoons. They're not
Yeah,
intelligent. It's like they're like goblin primates essentially.
yeah. See, yeah. No, if seeing a goblin is like seeing a human being, then seeing a gremlin is like seeing like I don't know a chimpanzee or a bonobo.
Did I think I was thinking more like seeing a spider monkey,
Oh, maybe.
specifically for the size.
Oh
So yeah,
yeah.
no, don't worry. We made it so that while still super racist, gremlins aren't real.
I don't know how to break it to you, but the gremlins are a fantasy creature.
Actually, they're a feature of propaganda.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're from World War II.
Oh, right!
Like that's the thing, like gremlins in your plane.
And they like to break things apart, yeah. It was actually the creation of gremlins. It was the explanation of why planes in World War II fucked up a lot. Yeah, gremlins are actually real, and they really like to be inside planes.
But yeah, no, like I said, they like taking things apart.
Yeah.
They don't put things together, they take things apart. So don't worry, we made it so that gremlins, instead of being like a weird, cool faction of goblins that are all fucked up, we've made them non-sapient beings.
Yeah, we have made them creatures that though they may get into your trash, they can also get into your house and make your house not there anymore.
Like the fucking nematodes from SpongeBob.
Yeah, like the nematodes. Like they come into a place and they destroy it. Like if there's enough of them.
Proud and noble tradition of. So they're fascists.
Can't have shit in Detroit. I never said this was Detroit. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Excellent saboteurs. I mean, it's not much of a spoiler to say the adventure I'm writing, Goblins of the Moor, involve goblins. Maybe I could add gremlins in there somewhere.
You dare.
And I could have the goblins use the gremlins to destroy shit. I don't know. Go, my little chudlings!
You know that this is like a custom world being made. They aren't gonna follow the exact same rules as gremlins from, I don't know, Terry Pratchett.
Gremlins from, I don't know, the movie Gremlins.
Yeah, no. Fine, we'll follow the rules. So they come from Mogwai. And they happen after you feed them after midnight.
Yeah, no, they can't touch water. That's an important one.
Reproduce.
Yeah.
Fascist regime is also one of the things that have a habit of dismantling, except they're in the military. Okay. You're not actually a gremlin. I'm not actually a clockwork woman. Bosch not actually a clown tentacle thing.
I am a freak,
all
though.
Believe. We don't have to. I didn't know that.
You have described me as weird.
I thought you were American. Yeah, I described you as a punk, a psycho, a loser, a chipmunk.
You do like to use that one a lot. Imagine if I get popular and through the description of chipmunk, someone's like, "Oh my god, that's him in real life!" Like even not seeing my face. Just, oh my god.
Yeah. They'll see you stuffing your cheeks 3 times the size of your head.
Exactly. No, actually, you're a 3 foot tall, normal headed wizard. Like, you're still cartoony as shit, except for your head, which is completely realistic.
Don't listen into our lies. Okay.
Don't listen to their lies.
I vote that gremlins be removed from the setting.
Less work for me.
I didn't expect you to go with me that much. I'm glad you're loyal to your true friends. They're going to betray you.
You're like real worm tongue.
Abandon them.
Abandon them. They only wish to lie to you, jungles. Are you too seriously need to read stuff? Yeah, I have books that I need to read. I need to finish The Hobbit, which I've read before. I just need to reread it. Don't think about the rabbits, Gremlin. Think about the rabbits.
I'm just gonna say it. You know, I'm not racist, but I think Goblin Mischief and No Mischief is just way better than Gremlin Mischief.
You know, like we're like two podcast bros with like those like good but not great mics. You know, that specific microphone like at a table. Just yeah, bro. I agree. You know, you're so right. Like my eyes are like glazed over.
Your bigotry against us gremlins. Okay, well, I guess I just disproved I was lying about being illiterate for clout.
Yeah,
I just
was
proved it by reading your message.
I listen. I can read. I am unfortunately committed to the bit. It's a condition.
I'm going to stop caring about. Yeah, okay, fine. I'm a bigot against gremlins in this very specific case. Sure.
In the very specific case of this setting right now.
To fucking play the gremlin fucking music.
My channel gets taken down because of copyright.
They've known I've been a liar for so long.
Yeah, no, like
yeah.
What? You lie for fun. And it's funny.
I do lie for fun. I lie for fun a lot. Like when I told you that Homer Simpson just straight up died in Fortnite.
Yeah, yeah, sometimes you just lie for fun.
I don't think you can clip that out of context because I'm talking about gremlins.
Don't worry. People can edit what you say in any way to make it sound bad.
I get it. You guys are trying to make it seem like I think Coolsville sucks.
Get out of my fucking head! I was setting up the Coolsville bit! We just start fighting for real.
I hate you. Die.
I hate you. Die. I think you are bad.
I think you sound like you're in a tin can.
I think you sound... I pull out my wand like Homer Simpson. I cast the Homer Simpson spell on you.
You fucked it up.
You fucked it up.
Marge, I was trying to do my best, Marge.
Marge.
See, Stephanie hates you for real, but
see, Stephanie hates you for real, Marge. But I will never betray you. Aww.
Also, they already knew that.
Yeah.
I think we've talked maybe twice this week, and I've told you I've hated you like twice.
Yeah, I apologize for that. I've been busy with fucking schoolwork.
I don't care. The point is that we have talked maybe twice, and I told you I hated you both times.
Yeah, of course.
Anyway, this religion.
This religion, am I right?
This gremlin is tearing us apart. They're trying to turn us against each other.
They're trying to turn us against each other, but it won't work, will it?
Anyway, so I think that
So something I just thought about is that it would be interesting if like later on there was some sort of schism based on like the official like pantheon of these people, right? Like the official like you can worship these guys for sure. And like some
Something
people
that
who
I
worship others who like the religion are like, hey, maybe you don't do that, like
something
for
that I
whatever
thought could
reason.
be interesting if like ascending to godhood was like a very special thing, like that specifically like only happened like sometimes, but still there is like a goal be not beyond that, but like angels could be interesting.
Yeah, angels, uh, that being how
It's
angels
still
are a thing could be fun, like that kind of thing. Because I think like not just this religion has the idea of like great people that like make a positive mark on the world for generations and generations, obviously.
but like in this religion, like almost like you might not become a god, but you can still like essentially work under a god, and that's still like being raised to divinity.
Is there a god of bureaucracy? In the religion, probably. And there's also a separate like deity that is the personification of bureaucracy.
Yeah, no, in Forgotten Realms that'd be Primus,
Yeah,
the lawful god, who lives in a there was I killed him.
and that wasn't like
Him
yeah,
I'm gonna let you think about this stuff for a second. I'm gonna go get something to drink. Is that alright?
yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
But yeah, no, like there are figures in this religion, right? Like these ascended people that are worshipped that have similar purviews to like the spirits of these ideas that are basically deities. They're gods. I'm just gonna call them gods from now on because it makes sense. It's a little more complicated than Forgotten Realms, but not out there. They're gods, right? Like there's a god of order and everything, and then there are like subsets that trickle down but are less powerful of more specific ideas. Like there's a general god of order, and then within that is like the idea god of bureaucracy, and then like more specific than that as it trickles down. I think that uh like order and chaos sort of come about as very old ideas. They're definitely very old ideas in like the sense of the universe, right? And I think in that way these deities are very old and powerful. They have like all these other more specialized very like more specific spirits and deities that feed into them, and then like there's sort of a big yin yang sort of situation. Then they sort of blend together, and then that's how you get for like when you mix everything and nothing, you hone it down into something, and that's how you get like at least the concept of reality. I like that idea. It's an idea I got from the very cool podcast Midst, and its sequel series Unend, which I need to catch up on. You're not sending your being dice good. Listen, Potato Jeremy cannot die from piddly things such as a potato peeler or a masher or a knife or a mandolin. He just keeps growing back more. He just keeps growing. He just keeps growing back, man. You can't. I've tried, and then what you took off disappears. So it's not even like you got anything out of it. but the potato blight will do him in? Who do you I was about to joke, who do you think caused the potato blight? But the answer is the fucking English. Like, they didn't cause the disease, but they caused it to be the fucking famine. And it'll be a cold day in hell before I say that Potato Jeremy is English. I gave them the idea. Dear God, Potato Jeremy. That's because you bury all his bits in the dirt and water them. I have an idea for Potato Jeremy in the setting. I will not go into more, but that gave me an idea. I didn't know they were actually gonna. I didn't know those sort of bitches were actually gonna do it. Hell is also multiple towns here. Yeah, actually, we're talking about Hell, California, which is actually very close to Arizona. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but it'll be a cold day in that hell. I like being antagonistic for the bit. That checks out. Yep. Like, I don't think a schism has happened yet, but it will soon. I think of like different factions of this religion, like actively splitting up. Imagine, if you will, the Protestant Revolution. But like the Protestants were also Catholics. So but think about the Anglican Church, except with less divorce. I'm not buying this shit. Goon with the spoon? How do you goon with the spoon? Are you talking about a goon? Like, hey, boss, want me to break his fucking kneecaps? Potato Jeremy just sent me an image of I'm not eating that shit, goon with the spoon. Like, is that an instruction or like the description of a person? It's like, man. There is a growing schism. How the hell did I know how to spell schism, but I forgot basic ass words? Your guess is as good as mine. I would like to think that it is the description of a person, like one of Joker's goons, but just has a really big spoon. Only a spoon. Hey, can I have Batman? Only a spoonful. Are there vampires in the setting, and are they sexy, or are they more like the sexy, or are they more like the Toreador? Ah, funny.
You guys better not be talking about frickin' vampires.
He's asking if vampires are in the setting, and probably. I thought about adding one in somewhere.
Yeah, they're under V in the monster manual.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
let's see. There's a growing schism between different factions who have uh opposing official pantheons. There we go. I feel like that's an interesting idea. It's like it's a bit more of a looming threat of like something happening versus something active right now. We worship these people. Well, that's absurd and heretical. We worship these people. Well, those people are actually poopy stinky. Like, that's a classic cause for schism.
Um, I nothing funny about my monster fucking tendencies.
Hmm.
I don't even.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't know how to like. No judgment,
Mods
man.
ban him.
Come on, please don't. Like a
Come on, mod, do it.
like a little tiny guy just going, please, no. Like the fucking Germa bit. Father, kill him.
Father, I think he should live.
Father, I think he should live.
By the way, I'm not actually. No one's getting banned. No one's getting banned. Except Bodge once I play this copyrighted music.
No. No, please. Like you've hooked it through your microphone, like in Discord, so it plays.
No, I'm just gonna sing it really well so that way it gets picked up.
Ah, of course,
I
of
drive
course.
a fast car, and it's fast, and I'm a country boy.
No, that's
every
like
fucking song on the radio
53
now.
songs.
I
They're
fucking
all coming
hate...
for me now.
No. The tone was fine. The tone was fine.
Yeah, no, the tone was
No,
actually perfect.
Before we start, I do want to state.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that song, Fast Car. I hate it so much, and it's playing constantly.
I've only heard it once.
I've heard it so much, and then like my family will be in the other room sometimes, and they'll be watching like I don't know, The Voice or whatever, and it'll be the exact same song sung by a guy with the exact same voice, and they're like, "Oh my god, your voice is so unique. It's
Oh my
so unique."
god, it's so
And it's
unique.
just, I'm a country boy and I play with country toys, and I'm sad because I have to live in America and people hate America, and I love my family and my hometown,
I don't
and I
remember.
voted
Oh, you
for
gotta
Trump
go.
3
All right.
times.
I remember you need to love your country and your truck and your beer and your boots and the mud on your boots and the beer in the truck bed in your small town.
And your dog.
Oh, and your dog, who's also in the beer in the truck bed.
And your girl.
Yeah, and your girl. But you also gotta complain about your girl.
Yeah, no. But here's the most important thing.
Me waiting with bated breath
I
at
hate
the edge of my seat.
dogs. I don't. No, I hate. Like, here's the thing. And it's funny because you can tell exactly when country music started sounding like ass, and it's after 9/11.
Yep.
Because before country music was, woohoo, I'm gonna kill a cop. But now it's, boo-hoo, I love my country. I love my daddy.
It's fucking,
I
man.
love my beer.
Like there's still stuff like the old, kind of country, but it's none of the mainstream stuff.
Yeah, but those people are actually insane and just actually like the South will rise again. But they're not Trump supporters, which is funny.
Yeah, yeah, no, like it's there's always somebody with like the weirdest mix of beliefs you've ever heard, and then you'll find someone else, and it'll be even weirder.
But let's get focused on this official pantheon and like this religion.
This religion, my favorite evolution.
Yeah, no, religion. It's funny now they can never make that type because I'm getting off track. I'm unmedicated today. I need
Ah,
to go to a doctor's appointment and like I have to schedule an appointment so I can actually get my meds because let's just say the US government is vastly invested in people with ADHD not getting medicine.
yeah, they do not like it. They don't like people being medicated.
They don't like having to pay for it for sure.
I mean, yeah. Well, no, the private companies like you paying for it.
Yeah, no. But so there's so
Uh,
how do I land this thing? Then the plane crashed and then I woke up. That wasn't a dream.
that actually happened. Yeah, you need to let go. You have to let go. It was your fault. Like, it was your fault, but you shouldn't be a bitch about it. Not again. Yeah, yeah, no, it's been a bit over 20 years since the last time. I should not make that. Anyway, Pantheon. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that's fucking
We keep getting sides.
this this stream has
Welcome
been 99% bits.
and side tangents. I have talked about stuff though about the setting, which is good. We have been making progress. It's just slow going, and with so many fucking loops and like off ramps and shit.
Off ramps. Yeah!
Oh,
Anyway, so who's like the main god? Who's like the one who's on all the fucking stained glass windows?
ooh.
What are they like?
I have no idea. Let's come up with them right now.
Are they like a hot person in armor? Are they like a sad person in robes? Do they have a crown of
I imagine
thorns?
like light flowing robes. I imagine the typical depiction has their arms outstretched kind of down, so that like when light comes in, it's like oh, because they're like ascending.
Yeah.
Uh, I think the usual depiction of them also has like uh long hair that like flows up. I think though there are different depictions of the person where like their features are different. But like
Like Jesus's
generalities stay
wife.
the same. They're in flowing like light robes. They're usually depicted ascending. Their hair flows upward like it's in water. Uh,
I've been picturing a woman from this description.
I am probably a woman.
Women are awesome. I wish I knew one.
Knee slapper.
Did you say that's a knee slapper?
Yeah.
All that you said on my end was slapper.
Knee slapper.
Slapper. I don't even
Slapper.
know her.
Slapper. That's awful mean. Why would I do that?
I want to
What's
know
wrong
you're
with
not
you?
Slapper. You're disgusting. You're disgusting. You deserve to be canceled.
On Twitter.com. Hey, where'd Twitter.com
Cancel
go?
on Truth Social.
Oh, whoa, wait a minute. I don't want bombs in my house. Well, let's not go too far.
Republicans, when they find out a harmless gay couple have moved in 3 houses down. Do you want to build a pipe bomb?
Do you want to build a pipe bomb? Somebody's gay inside that door.
I put a pipe bomb in your mailbox. I put a pipe bomb in your mailbox. Okay, bye.
Okay. Okay, bye. Like they announced that, like they're singing in front of the couple's front door.
Anyway.
But yeah, no. Like I'm not sure what they represent necessarily, but I think they're sort of the prime example of like ascension. Like they're the person that's usually pointed to, but there are others.
Like they're a martyr. Like
Yeah, they're the
I don't want to be that guy, but you're an allegory for Jesus Christ.
you're an I don't know how to say this, but you're a Jesus allegory.
Have you not seen that video?
Oh, I've seen a post like that.
Hold on, let me find it. let me find it.
I gotta sneeze and it's not happening. Ah! The torment! The torment!
Here, you
Nightmare,
can pull it up
nightmare.
on stream. We can make this a reaction channel.
No! I don't. Yeah, guys. Post videos on the Bajongle subreddit that you want me to react to.
Jared sent me a video that he wanted me to react to.
Huh.
Fuck. Thank God was the only person on call.
My headphones fell out. Oh, good heavens, my ears are gone.
Just start shouting. Just start shouting nonstop.
Ah! Edit that out. Do it now.
The fucking multiple soda cans.
Spiced Coke?
Oh God, I'm hearing it. Oh good heavens.
Okay, so what's missing here?
All the soda cans.
Oh, the soda cans. No, we're getting distracted by soda cans.
No, I'm watching the video. I sent you a video to watch.
I'm waiting to watch it because I'm a sensible person. I want to get back to talking about the people and the things and such.
All right, fine.
I'm feeling myself being dragged away by the hands, the Ocarina of Time hands.
The gloom hands from Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom 3.
Exactly.
Stop shouting, Jesus.
Sorry. I'm reading out what Potato
But yeah,
Jeremy
like they're a
said.
martyr. Like I think similarly to like I think they represent like very much like Ilmater from Forgotten Realms. Like they're like someone who is like seen as someone who like takes on your pains. Like I think it's possible that this person was just a very good person in life.
Yeah, they were just very good, and people liked them because they did really good things. And then it sort of started getting blown out of proportion as things happen.
Like I don't mean like that like not like blown out of proportion. Like they just were just nice and people liked them.
You know,
More
like
than
they were.
like they
It's
were like someone who was like how Jesus in real life was like essentially a protester.
like I imagine she was a really good person, right? Really good, did help a lot of people, but was, human. And I think it expanded as time went on to stuff where it's like, how could a person do that?
Well, they could be an Asimar.
They could be.
Okay, so Jared, I see that you God fucking damn it. Fucking kill me now. Okay, luckily there's no one else on stream except us, okay?
All right. Yeah.
So there is no one else here that could hear that.
Oh, man.
Up until 2 seconds ago.
Up until 2
But they weren't there for that. They weren't there for that.
Yeah,
So
that's
fine.
it's fine. And in the edited version, it'll be edited.
Please don't be mad at me.
It's not my judgment you have to worry about.
I'm not talking to you.
He just goes potato power, and then turns you into a potato.
I don't think he'd turn me into a potato. I think he'd just kill me.
But time to write down. The main figure which most people worship, even with the growing schism. Because I feel like uh I feel like this is like the one person that like sort of however many sides I decide with the both right now, but maybe more of the schism. Like they agreed this person.
That is the main one. They were the first.
You have disappeared on stream. They were the first. They have seen everything. Is the first person to ascend. You there?
I am here. I was doing something else though.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I saw that you disappeared and then you were silent. I thought, oh no, internet died.
No, why wouldn't everything stop?
I mean, I probably would have heard you leave if you died. So, idiot streamer.
That's right.
The main figure which most people worship, even with the growing schism, is the first person to ascend and is believed to take on everybody's pain.
Pain and sins.
And scenes? Because I do think
Wait.
they have a list of these things bad, these things good. Because like the whole point is to like be good, like you know, do good enough deeds, live good enough life, and then you too can ascend.
Yeah.
So like they probably have a list of what they consider to be good and
I mean-
bad.
Oh yeah, that just makes sense.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
My stream is so delayed, dude, because I'm still gone on my end.
Man. You're not even gone on my YouTube stream, which is like the more delayed one. Alrighty. She is usually depicted as ascending into the sky with flowing light robes and hair and long hair.
Also, I do want to point out that the Pantheon isn't necessarily what we were working on. What we were working on was the church. The
Yeah,
Pantheon is just part of that.
yeah, no, it's
So if we
important to get
started-
this written down when we like so we can talk about like this is foundational. And like I can go more into the
Also-
figures later, but this is sort of like yeah. And I feel like she's important because she's everywhere.
She's an allegory for Jesus Christ.
Holding her up by her robes. You're a Jesus allegory.
Womp.
Womp.
Also, earlier I briefly hit 2 on PNG Tuber Plus, and I think this is still the Globs of Doom stream.
Oh yeah, I've done that.
Second where I was gooped.
Yeah, no, I've done that a lot.
Accidentally gooped yourself?
Yeah, because the hotkey is 2,
Oh, yep.
and when I'm writing the number 2 in Obsidian, then it switches and I get gooed. The goo is forever.
Goo forever. We're gonna finish this the way we started it. Goo forever.
The magic jelly versus the magic goo.
Spell jelly versus versus his magic goo. Don't even get me started on spell marmalade.
Oh god, the spell. Yeah, it still has it still has the spell rind.
Pretty sure you mean the spell peel.
The spell
anyway,
peel.
I'm trying to think of a name for this person. I keep thinking of Davina, and that's so stupid. But
Davina.
That is an actual name. First of all,
I know it is a real name, but in this context, it's hilarious.
It doesn't matter what their real name was.
It probably changes to something. I don't know.
Davina. The Davina is just what they're called because they to be divine is to be like them.
Yeah, of course.
Keep in mind that's what they're telling Farmer Joe.
Yeah, that's what they're telling Farmer Joe.
The word divine came from like they probably gave them a like they probably get their that's probably just their god name.
Yeah, probably. They're like, they're divine.
No, to be divine is to be like them.
Ah, right.
That's what they say. That's not true.
It is not literally true, but that is true to the religion.
Also, how do tieflings and Aasimar work in this world?
I haven't
'Cause I-
thought about it yet, but you brought
'cause
into the picture like demonic corruption.
And also, I want to point out, Aasimar are kind of PHB. They're not PHB, but they're actually in the DMG.
Ah.
Here, let me pull out the Dungeon Master's Guide. Now that Gremlin's gone, I can admit that I actually can read.
Yeah, whew. Yeah, you almost admitted that you could read with him here. That would have been bad. He would have been absolutely shocked.
Here it is. Page 286, Example Race Aasimar.
It exists. Tieflings definitely exist. I just need to think of them. An elephant-shaped tiefling. Address me. Address
How do
me.
Aasimar get dark vision? That's insane.
Their eyes being high beams.
Brr.
I'm trying to think of the structure of the religion because it just makes most sense with what I've written so far to have like local leaders.
Of course.
Right? Like, what did I call them?
Sorry, just I've sort of been imagining this as a realistic campaign, mostly in the sense of I must go to to the bathhouse for my wound.
Yeah, no. First, I must go die of filth and plague. I have your, I have your name. Where are you? Where the actual fuck are you? The exemplar. That's what I called them, the exemplar.
Because they lead by example,
Yeah, they lead by example.
by being secret wizards.
Yeah, they are secretly a wizard, but don't tell their superiors that.
Please, that explains why things are so medieval, because they're all wizards. My son has lost his vision. Can the clerics please heal them? No, that's not a thing.
Yeah, we can't do
Lester,
that. And
Lester,
it's like
what?
an actual cleric comes in and it like heals them. I was like, even if they still worship the
Casts
same
less,
religion, they're just like actually a cleric.
casts lesser restoration.
Yeah. There we go. Is
By the way,
centered.
what time are we going to call it?
Um. What time are you feeling? Because like I know we have something we need to do.
Like,
And need to like it's
that's
not
what
fun and awesome.
I was saying that just because like around 3.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, and I
we
can.
could go for longer depending.
Yeah.
3 or 3:30. I think.
3 to 3:30. Let's
It
aim for
depends on how
3,
much
and then if it goes longer, then by a little bit, that's fine.
it depends on how much we goof the fuck off.
Uh,
Let's be honest.
Given the track record, a lot.
I actually did have some thoughts about the Elven Goddess, but
Uh, yeah.
just the idea that maybe the Pantheon is just her, but it's
Like, they
almost
just have the
different
Elven
instances of
Goddess.
her. Yeah.
I mean, that could be fun. Is centered around.
I think that a Dark Elf Goddess would be cool as well.
Oh yeah, I need to figure out what to
But
do with the
I was
Dark
thinking
Elves. I'll figure that out because I want to do another adventure in this setting later. Uh, set in the Underdark because I want that to be a thing.
oh, but what about the realistic way that caves form and the one of the hardest parts about Underdark things is that you essentially have to the maps are layered
Yeah,
because it's a 3-dimensional space. So you essentially, if you wanted to do a hex crawl with it, you'd have hexes that you'd essentially have 3 layers of it.
yeah. Tears of the
Minimum.
Kingdom.
Well, no, not like that. But you do know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Yeah.
Anyway, now
The structure of the religion is centered around exemplars. So,
are those just the local guys?
um, I I feel like there are more specialized titles, but the general title that is if you don't know the specifics, you can say somebody's an exemplar, then that's good enough.
So the term priest doesn't apply.
I, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Gives up.
It gives I don't know. Gets all wobbly and jelly, like spell jelly.
You're trying fantasy. It's like fantasy moon jelly.
Exactly.
Moon jelly if they were a wizard.
I I would I run like a Spelljammer type game, and you play a totally original, never played before character Spell Jelly.
Plasmoid wizard.
Yeah, Plasmoid Wizard.
Alright, anyway, where were we? They're centered around exemplars.
Yeah, and I'm adding a link to the exemplar of the Merrowhurst Temple here so I can just find it here again. Good look
So,
at that fucking mess. Bless this mess.
would it be assumed that any exemplar just ascends to godhood? Since they
Uh,
are leading by example?
Yes, that is once they die, they ascend.
So wouldn't the easiest way to become a god is to just be an exemplar, then you get a free pass?
That's the trick, ain't it?
I was thinking maybe it could also be a thing that exemplars forfeit that right and instead become some sort of angel or something, because they're leading by example. They're not just doing it for themselves.
That's an interesting idea. Who lead, as
Just something to
the
think about.
name
You don't have to decide now.
suggests, by example. They forfeit. Of course, I misspelled forfeit, but know how to spell schism.
How to spell forfeit? FOURFIT, the number 4,
The 4.
FT.
You know exactly. There's actually no right way to say it.
You mean spell it. But anyway, regardless, I think that maybe there has to be like a caveat that you have to, in order to become a god, you also have to do a great deed. You have to do something that is memorable, because just being a good person isn't like Farmer Joe. I feel like is a bit too humble to think they're going to become a god, and therefore does not think that this religion will fit them, right?
Right.
So maybe it's something else, like an angel is someone who is not a god but serves under the gods, so they don't have the power to create, but they still get to go to heaven and be chill, and like they are
Yeah,
divine
and like
now.
a normal, like just very good person, angel.
Yes.
Somebody who did something like very exceptional, noteworthy, memorable, fully ascends.
And angels can have tiers to how good you were. Like exemplars are probably like high-ranking angels that
Yeah,
serve
probably,
directly
yeah.
under the gods, but like that is their ceiling. Like it
Those
could be a
who
more common
become
belief.
exemplars within the religion become high-ranking angels after they die. And then I'm gonna put before
After they go kaput.
they, before they unalive.
Before they bite the dust.
By the dust.
Break down.
Breakdown. Oh my god, I'm having a breakdown.
I think I'm gonna have a breakdown.
uh, if somebody is a significantly good, it's significant. It's significant. Significantly,
Sycophantly.
if they were a Sigma,
A sycophant.
if somebody was a significantly good person, but did but die, but did not do anything particularly notable or memorable, they become angels. What rank of angel they become depends on how good they were in life. Those who do exceptional good deeds that will be remembered for generations are those who ascend.
Like, I think the lowest ranking angel is probably just a regularly good person, and they kind of just live in heaven and they just get to chill out. But they don't really get any divine powers, but they don't have to worry about the Goblin Raiders anymore, you know?
Yeah. They don't have to worry about the plague or starvation
Yeah, no.
or little Timmy, son of Farmer Joe, dying like at the age of 5.
Yeah, exactly. But you still have to be pretty dang good. You still have
Yeah,
to be pretty
you have to
dang
be
good
you
to
have to
get
be a
there.
pretty dang good person, but lose the ability to ascend to godhood, to full godhood.
To
There
full
we go.
godhood.
Full godhood.
And yeah, no, like the more I think about the name Davina, it just keeps growing on me, and I hate it.
It keeps getting better. I'm
Yeah,
tempted.
no.
I'm tempted.
Uh,
I need to think on it more, but I'm tempted.
Eve when they're offered the fruit of knowledge.
That one fucking image of Lois Griffin looking at like what was it, the pill bottle? And an interesting idea could be people who believe somebody exists, like not necessarily a part of like the of any of the official pantheons, because I believe that like the they would do extensive like historical work to show that the people exist, like in the
Yeah,
official like these are the
and that
official people that you can follow.
and that would probably allow some level of godhood from based on how the rules of this world works.
Yeah, like
Like the
so
people
some
who are like,
actual level of like power.
yeah, no, like the Fae.
Yeah.
But because of that, they're siphoning the power away from these other Fae.
Yeah, and why do you think they're pissed?
Cause they're grouchy grubs. I don't know.
That's different. Unrelated. Them just being assholes is unrelated.
I didn't say assholes. I said grouchy grubs.
Yeah, I said assholes. I'm not putting words into your mouth. I'm spouting them from mine.
You're putting grubs in your mouth.
Like, I'm not doing that. It is you putting grubs in my mouth one at a time.
So anyway, I mean, I feel like this is a pretty decent start, other than like pretty much everything about the religion, like what their churches are like. If you still want to avoid the Catholicism allegations,
Or if I want to lean into it.
like I
Or
still remember that we talked about exemplars wearing like more like white flowy robes, and the churches being
yeah.
a bit more open air, almost like church gazebos.
Yeah,
I guess is the best way to describe them.
church gazebos.
And of course, lots of. I guess the thing is that churches were originally white. It's just that they lit so many candles that they became black.
They got soot covered.
And of course, all the fires.
Oh, and the fires, yeah.
Name one great European city that hasn't burnt down at least once. How many cities have burnt down in America? What? Seattle? Chicago?
New York had a fire, I think. Probably had multiple. It's old enough. But like
New York was
they also built mostly from bricks, so I don't know how much it like actually affected them too much.
I mean, so did London. London's burning.
London is burning.
I thought of the song is actually London calling from above and down. London calling in the nestle ground.
Man, the fact that the original London Bridge got moved from England to Arizona, I'm not sure if that's an upgrade or not.
Wait, the actual London Bridge is in Arizona?
Yeah, the actual London Bridge is in Arizona. The one that's there now is a completely new rebuild.
Arizona. Zona Bridge is falling down,
falling down.
Zona Bridge is falling down. Lands
My
on
fair
Bodge's
lady.
house.
Yeah, that's right. I lived under the London Bridge.
You live under a bridge.
You're
a
troll.
hillbilly. You're a troll.
You're
Boz
a
gets
troll. You stop 3 goats. You're a troll.
Have you seen the Tails get
I stole it and took it there. I see, of course. Yeah, that's what happened.
Have you seen the Tails gets trolled image?
Yeah, the Tails get trolled image. It's a classic.
Here's a different Tails gets trolled image.
I hope I never get angry enough to like physically morph. Like that is horrifying. Oh.
Tails when he gets trolled.
Tails when he gets trolled. I favorited that, by the way. I'm gonna use that at some point.
Use it later today.
I could, maybe.
I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not.
With large windows to let in
I lied.
as much natural light as possible. The
I imagine they have
clergy.
complex basements, though.
Complex, yeah, dungeons where you fight rats.
Pokes you in the sternum.
Not my sternum.
Pokes you in that one particular spot where if you get poked, your entire organs come out.
It does a pop. Like that one animation from Mad of the guy popping the zit and his entire like insides coming out of it.
I hated Mad because of stuff like that. Ugh.
It was disgusting. There's a reason I remember it, and it's not a good one.
The scene that fucked me up, and I don't know why, is the scene where it's the mad kid.
Oh yeah.
Sitting on the toilet and he flushes it, and it sucks him down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fucked up. I'm trying to find the Mad did a like an image of absolute Batman.
Well, don't try and finish writing. You only have 10 minutes.
Found it. Why is it so small? I'll find a better one later. We'll write. Keep writing. Keep writing, right, boy. The temples are open air with large windows to let in as much natural light as possible. The clergy wear light, flowy robes.
In fantastical colors such as white and off-white blue and off-white yellow.
Exactly.
And, not to forget, eggshell white.
Completely different than regular white. I'm trying to figure out like how much they adorn themselves though, because I imagine they'd actually like their garb overall would be very simple.
I imagine they'd adorn themselves with like precious stones, but not like gems.
Like things like jade and like turquoise.
More like tiger's eye. But like I'm imagining like whites and blues is what I'm imagining.
Ah. All right. So yeah, like adorning themselves with stuff like lapis.
Lighter blues than that, but obviously not turquoise because that would be culturally insensitive.
Yeah. Yeah. That was just an example of a stone that is precious but is not a gem.
Yeah.
And are adorned by are adorned with non-gem precious stones.
Just polished stones essentially. Just polished rocks with like silver. I imagine silver could be
Oh
popular.
yeah, no, 100% silver. I don't really think they'd use gold all that much.
I mean, they would if they wanted to look fancy and rich, but not. It's not religiously significant.
Yeah, it's not religiously significant.
But it's humans. Humans love gold.
Yeah, humans love the shiny shit. We love shinies. That's just a thing. Like there is a
You may
concrete
not have them on your
archaeological
shelf.
record of about when humans' brains developed enough to be like modern people, and there was a notable revolution in how much people adorn themselves.
A exemplar may not have any non-sacred metal jewelry, save for or a gold chain no longer than 18 inches is and a gold ring on each hand and foot.
And foot.
Yeah, toe rings.
Toe rings. Exemplars. I'm yeah, I like the idea of having like very specific garb for or like garb regulations of you can't be looking like you're weighed down by heavy gold shit. Because like I fully imagine if they look like they're weighed down, that doesn't exactly have a good example of ascending.
I mean, but also how their mortal bodies chain themselves to the earth. But that'd be like silver chains and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be silver and shit.
That'd be silver chains, which represent the sacredness of like the body and acting good on earth.
I I I think that silver is associated with the soul. Like
That makes
for
sense.
for the longest time, like there's a reason that Mercury was called Quicksilver because like both were associated together. And Mercury was very closely associated, especially in alchemy, with like the soul because of how it would like mix with other ingredients.
Isn't it super deadly and reactive though?
Oh yeah, very much. Yeah, no, alchemists were like hopped up on mercury and lead like so much.
So so if you find a mercury vein, is it just you hit a wall while you're mining and it just starts leaking out?
I don't know, but I'd imagine they'd have to get it out of a stone. Like they'd have to purify it from a rock.
But anyway, um I think that like I kept trying to see if I can fit in a joke about them being allowed one piercing made of gold. The rest have to be silver.
One piercing.
One piercing upon the cock or ball.
Or ball. Not to the middle of the sack.
The middle of the sack. And your cock rings must be made of lead. He
I'm
sounded
just
like someone who
imagining
had
an
to wear a lead
exemplar
cock
like
ring.
of falling down to the ground with a funny like boom noise.
Yeah, that's what the original idea was for how Goku used training weights.
Yeah.
Was that he actually had a lead cock ring that he dropped to the ground and went, "God."
Yeah, but then the editors, the Toriyama's editors said, "Hey, we can't air this in Shonen Jump. That's not appropriate for the audience."
And he said, "Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare." Is this disrespectful?
I hope
I hope
not,
not.
because I have nothing but respect for him.
Yeah, I know you've also done some work on the hierarchy of exemplars.
A little bit, like there is the idea that for instance, the exemplar of the Marrowhurst Temple is like the exemplar of the city of Marrowhurst, but I imagine there's more overarching ones, maybe.
Also, I think the term priest is universal for all religions. Dwarves have priests, like, but exemplars are specifically what you'd call
Members of
a
this
priest in this
religion.
religion.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is a very
So
specific
priest
term.
still works
Yeah,
to describe them.
priest
All
does still
exemplars are
work.
priests, not all priests are exemplars.
Yeah.
Not all peepists.
Not all peepers. To accentuate accent accentuate them as examples of ascension and virtue. Ascension. Ascension. And like
Welcome to
obviously
my
in this setting there are like more than just like this is the human religion, this is the dwarf religion, this is the elf religion. But like we're talking about this region.
Well, that's the thing that I was thinking was that obviously the elf goddess is going to be the elf goddess everywhere because elves were just sort of spawned knowing how to do stuff. Humans had to grow and develop cultures, you know?
Yeah.
So even if the religion goes by a different name, still the same guy. Well, girl, but
Yeah, it's still the same
ultimately.
person.
But
So
with
some
human
might think they're a
religions, I
guy,
remember
but that's not this one.
I mean, but women are just better. They may think they're a guy, but they're wrong.
I mean, yeah, I never said they were right, but they think it.
Just another thing for her to be fucking fuming about.
I literally talked to you last week. That was 500 years ago. Yeah, last week.
Uh,
All right, I should have said 5,000 because 500 is within an elf lifetime.
yeah. But I know that you said that this religion came from far away.
It came from somewhere else and came to uh this region.
My name is Mr. Snurrub, and I came from far away.
Yeah, it came from far away.
Beams the entirety of The Simpsons seasons 1 through 7 into your head.
Ah, it's so funny.
Just imagining someone's eyes melting out as they said that.
Yeah, no, like somebody melting like the first Indiana Jones, but they're saying it's so funny.
It's so funny. Lenny is my favorite.
I like Lenny from The Simpsons.
Just imagine a Twitter account that's dedicated to fucking Lenny.
Probably exists. There's probably a Tumblr account like that.
An Ask Lenny blog.
Ask Lenny. God, I want to see an Ask Lenny blog.
Ask Lenny in Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah, that sounds real. I am not dedicated enough to do it for the bit. Somebody else has to do it for me. Like, if it's not already real.
I know there's a Thomas the Tank Engine in Twilight Sparkle blog.
Oh, that's awesome. I saw a video on my feed that's like why soccer never like caught on in Sodor.
Dun, 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 dun.
Like I didn't watch it. I would need to go back and because it's been sticking in my mind.
Ugh.
I'm starting to run out of steam, if we want to call it now.
I mean, is there anything we want to finish up on?
I mean, so there's stuff on like the human religion, right? And like I'm I already put down somewhere else in here that the Fae are not happy about this new religion coming in. But like, yeah, we talked about how like they don't like it because it's siphoning that like the power from worship from them to like this. I don't
Yeah.
think I don't think a lot of people within the religion like uh
Oh,
yeah.
this was something. So, for the record, for everyone here, I'm gonna be playing in this game. Like,
Yeah,
that's one
no.
of the things. And I wanted to play a character who was heavily invested in this religion. That was when there was pretty much nothing on it, and this was something that I said I just wanted to be like full on, like my character was fully into it, and this was something that Baj, you said, that my character would hate elves.
Yeah.
Specifically, you said be racist against them.
Would not like elves, yeah.
So you're sticking with that?
Uh I mean that's what I said. I feel like it's a lot softer than that. It's not like open vitriol, but I think it's general like more to do with the association with the Fae and not liking the Fae very much. And I think it's not
All right.
and like I think because there are halflings that worship the Fae, I don't think they like those people very much either.
Is iron a thing in this religion then? Iron and steel. You know, I like iron horseshoes and stuff.
Um I think probably, yeah. Like I
All right.
think that like meteoric iron, like when found, is like turned into holy relics.
turned into the holy lead cock rings. Can lead come from space, or is that purely an Earth thing?
Lead is an element. It can come from space.
Space poison. All right. I think that if you think we're ready, you can do your ending read.
Yeah, I can do my ending read now. I've been Bajongles. You can find me over here on Twitch, Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, noon Pacific Standard Time. I'd much appreciate a follow. Speaking of follow, you can follow me over on Blue Sky and Tumblr, both at BigBoyArt1 is the name of Jongles. And if you'd be so kind, it would be nice for you guys to join the Discord. It's either !Discord in the chat on Twitch or on YouTube. It's in the description down below. Speaking of YouTube, hi YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe if you like my stuff. You can also find my friend here at Gooseworks on Twitter.com. And so with that, it has been a wonderful time. I will catch you all on the flip-flop. I will be back on Sunday to do more Blasphemous because we haven't beaten the boss yet.
You bastard. Out of all the people you'd choose, the only person that I believe would actually kill me over this bit.
Oh dear God. Gooseworks jumping at you like Foxy from FNAF 2.
That would never...
Oh dear God. Yeah, I'll catch you all on the flip-flop.